Yes, it is true. To this week, you can get more bullions than ever. In fact, 3 of them in total. If you do your raid, you're going to get 1. And if you do the quest line for your 4 mythic dungeons, you will get 2 more bronze bullions. Remember, these are used to purchase some of your best in slot gear. So it's a good thing to get. Make sure this week you do the 4, right? Most of the time I don't do them, but this week I'm going to make my best attempt to get those 4 dungeons in and get my bronze bullions on. Moving on to Dark Spear Heritage Armor. So we're going to talk a little bit about the Heritage Armor. We already know what they look like. We've seen them before. But the good thing about these is there were some extras that dropped this week that we didn't even see coming. Yes, for the trolls, in fact, it was 2 new masks. Yeah, so they get 2 cosmetic masks along with their Heritage Armor set. These were nice little gimmies that Blizzard threw in there that we wouldn't even realize were coming. Pretty cool stuff. Very trolly. Very dark spear looking, very cool stuff. So that's nice to see from them. The Draenei are not left out of this either. They actually get a new thing as well, a little side piece for their armor set, and that is the Hearthstone. Only Lightforged and Draenei can use this thing, a very cool Draenei-esque Hearthstone. Very happy for them. They get a little side piece as well. And don't forget, too, the Draenei, they also get a little helm with the mask on and a helm with the mask off, so that's kind of cool as well. Some nice variety to these, different colorways for both of these. If you're a Dark Spear or a Draenei, hey, get in your Heritage Armor quest line and get it done. The looking for group updates came in as well with the 10.2.7 patch, and it seems to have broken the game. Every time Blizzard patches the game, it breaks the game. That's just par of the course at this point. And it turns out that some of the looking for groups that kind of look like this now. When you go and everything's stacked up, looks all scuffed and everything. Well, I guess there's a way to fix it. And it turns out turning on the mature language filter is one way to do it, people have realized. Now, of course, this might get patched by the time that this video goes live or whatever happens, but the good thing is, if it's not patched yet, turn on your mature language filter and it should unstack everything and make things look nice for you now. Void customizations are here. Yes, if you've done the Harbinger questline, you already know this. You get a Void Slither Drake customization. This thing looks great. I freaking love the Void, the Void look in general, the dark purple, the light purple. Very cool looking stuff. It also comes with some other things, some different hair and all that. You can really get into this and customize your Void Drake to your heart's desire. Very cool reward. Some other rewards you also get for completing the quest line are some Void weapons. And look at these things. My God, if you're a Void Elf, you got to get in and get these things done. These things look really, really cool. This Void Mace, you got an offhand here. A nice looking Void Sword as well. This was a one-handed sword and a cool Void Shield. I mean, some of these weapons actually, this Void Shield, if you don't remember, back when we got the Void Elf Heritage Armor, this was included in that image, and we never got it until now, so that's pretty cool. Last but not least, you can also get Illyria's Bow. This bow is actually going to be disappearing from the game once the War Within goes live and Illyria gets her new model. She's going to have a more of a voidy looking, cool looking bow. So this thing will be gone, but before it's gone, you'll be able to get it as a transmog. That's right. So get in here and get some of these transmogs. Some of these look really cool. All you got to do, again, to get these and the Slither Drake is complete the quest line. Yes, the Harbinger quest line. Very nice. The Voices Within is a new short story coming from Blizzard. For $30 off of Amazon, you'll be able to get this. It's a bunch of short stories leading into the War Within. The short stories are about Thrall, Anduin, Gazlo, Illyria, and Moria, as well as Farron Lothar. Yes, the new character that we know nothing about, that everyone wants to know something about. One of the coolest transmogs I've ever seen in the game as well. We're going to get to know her a little bit in this short story. You can now pre-order it off of Amazon, as I said before, for $30. What is up, Achilles? Good morning, man. And last but not least, we're going to check the big DDPS. Updates on Aberrus. We had Aberrus last week. Let's see how the rankings came out. Devastation Evoker still at the top in overall. We got Frost Mage, Unholy DK Priest, Shadow Priest, Arms Warrior, and Retribution Paladin rounding out the top 6 here. We see the Hunters come in just after, as well as some other specs. We got Havoc Demon Hunter here in the middle, Elemental Shaman Fire, and then down at the bottom, Aug Evoker is hard to track, so that's always there. Fury Warrior kind of fell off here. That's a surprise. But once they get their legendary upgrades and stuff, maybe this will change. In terms of how their DPS balances out. In terms of balance Druid's also here. Ass Rogue. Where is the sub-titty Rogue? There they are. They were once at the top. Now towards the middle. Boss damage. Kind of more of the same. Devastation Evoker is just tops on both. Unholy DK coming up the rear. Arms Warrior, Retribution Paladin, Frost Mage, Sub-Titty Rogue does a little bit better here. Towards the bottom, again, Fury Warrior. My god, is anyone going to play Fury Warrior right now? Demo Warlock. Affliction Warlock is the best Warlock spec right now. Havoc Demon Hunter, Destro Warlock as well. Windwalker Monk not doing too great either. But remember, these are just the numbers. You can always do better with skill. The big movers up and down here this week. Unholy Decay, up 12 spots. Retribution Paladin also up 12 spots. Those are big movers up. And then your big movers down. Outlaw Rogue, my god, what a fall off. Down 14, Windwalker Monk down 12. There's been a bunch of nerfs and buffs to these classes. I'm sure more balancing will happen here. But this is where things currently stand. Yeah, gross indeed.